Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and as you know, this Klein Tools bit driver is one of my favorite tools. Real simple, it's an elegant, functional, effective design, just outstanding. But there's a new kid in town, this Milwaukee here. The Milwaukee is very similar, but has some notable differences. So let's get to it and see what's going on. First of all, the Klein is the 65-200. It sells for about $16 with the bit set, and it is very symmetrical in its design. The Milwaukee, it sells for about $20. The part number here is the 48222950. Both of them are made in Taiwan. There's a little asymmetry here because of that carabiner at the bottom. We'll get to that. Up on the front end, the overall length, pretty much identical. However, the thickness of the head, here's the Klein, it's 19.8 millimeters, and the Milwaukee is 18.93. So there's a little less than 1 millimeter thickness difference in the heads. The Milwaukee and the Klein are both made in Taiwan. Very similar, actually, and if you look at the profiles and stuff. One notable difference up here, let me point out, is they both have a switch or lever up here that changes direction. But the Milwaukee, by putting them both, here's the Milwaukee on this side, kind of the chrome one versus the black one. The Milwaukee is a little bit more shrouded on the edge. You can see as I rotate those, the Klein sticks out right there just a little bit more than the Milwaukee. The Milwaukee's a little nestled in there. And I do find I accidentally flip the Klein quite easily. Not as easily here. I can do it, but as you see, I'm just flicking my thumb and it's not changing. Whereas the Klein, it's very, do you see that? It's very easy to just flick with your thumb. You know, I have to deliberately push the Milwaukee. I can't just flick my thumb across it. So that's a good thing on the Milwaukee side. Also on the front end, I noticed the Klein hangs onto the bits a lot tighter. Sometimes I can't even get them out with my hand, so I have to use my Knipex, you know, little mini twin grips to get it out. Whereas the Milwaukee, it's a lot easier to get out. On the other side, the 5/16 inch side, it's a little bit different story. The Klein has got a ring magnet. The Milwaukee has got a big flat magnet, so you can see this is the Klein. It just gets the coupler here yanked out of it. So if we take a closer look, you can see that's a significantly larger magnet. This also has a hole in it, when you know, the ring magnet, and I'm not sure, I assume maybe there's some kind of pass-through, but I'm not sure how that would work. You know, I guess this is the only way I could get it to, you know, work, where the bit ratchet doesn't become part of the system and stuck. However, this is about the largest threaded rod I can get through that little hole in there. But this is a 5/16 kind of standard size, so I don't know. If you got an idea, let me know. Alright, let's go to that carabiner. That is a innovation. The carabiner is designed to allow you to easily clip to something, whatever it is, your tool bag, toolbox, tool whatever. Pop that out, belt clip. You name it, or to attach other things to it. And then Milwaukee says you can certainly attach your little bit holder here. So that's an innovation. Which way does it go when you're tightening? Well, if I stick a drive or a bit in here, tightening allows my finger to be on the smoother side of this, not against that wire bail. So if I was tightening, that's what would go on. Also, that 72 teeth versus 90 teeth is really noticeable when you're playing around with it, just how fine that is. Even though that's 72, not 36, it's noticeable. The 5/16 and the 1/4 inch are great. Some of my favorites. Here's a snap-on 1/4 inch 5/16. Run into that in campers a lot. I mean, those are the standard little machine screw heads. So of course I've got these as well, 1/4 inch, and then I can't read that because it's white on yellow. I don't know who at Snap-on thought of that. In fact, I think they slid it over near the edge a little bit because they probably couldn't even see what they were doing. But anyway, that's 5/16. And I've done stuff with other Kleins, and here's a Malco, just different drivers. But anyway, back to this guy. It is like the Klein, designed for bits and whatever that 5/16 is, but since it's low profile, it does come with its own low profile bits. Very similar to the Kleins. Pull out a couple of them. None of them have any branding on them. They might have a size, but that's it. Milwaukee is branded here, and I do like this tray better. This is high vis if they're in the right place. Same here, you can easily read it. But this one gives you more to grab onto, which is kind of nice. Sometimes it's a little tough trying to pull these guys out. But anyway, Milwaukee, I think, really has nailed it. So we got the carabiner, we got similar designs, we got a little more textured wheel, stronger magnet, little weaker in the bit holding, which is unfortunate. I like this is shrouded a little bit better, so there's less chance you're going to knock that switch compared to the Klein. As far as I can tell, I wouldn't be surprised if they came out of the same factory, because the chroming, you know, and the angles, things like that, they're just so similar. They seem to be held in with that retention clip design on both, identical there. Neither one's that expensive, but they're both, to me, once you have one, they're indispensable. And it's nice that Milwaukee didn't just take the design and make their own. They actually tried to improve it. So good for them. Anyway, there it is, the Milwaukee multi-bit mini ratchet. And with that, Doc out.